right now. And for a while, we were just getting inundated with fog.
Yeah.
I see it sitting there off the coast right now.
A lot less.
Is it coming this way?
It's going to come back tonight, but it'll be kind of like today was, which wasn't really overwhelming. Yesterday was impressive.
Yes.
So what's starting to happen now, you can see the marine layer on here that Ryan was talking about. This is starting, you can even see how it's getting pushed off the coast right now here, off the coast of Marin. But it will build back in tonight. Well, I'll show you that in 1 second. The first thing I want to draw your attention to is Exhibit A back there. That's Concord from the camera's vantage point on Mount Diablo. We're looking down on it, so you're looking out past Carquinez, you can see. It's going to be 10 degrees warmer there tomorrow. That's where we're going to notice the biggest difference tomorrow, those inland valleys. Let's come back to the map, and I'll show you how this will play out. First thing we'll do is, let's see what that fog is going to do. We'll take it from where the marine layer is, and we'll play the marine layer ahead to tomorrow morning at about like 6 a.m. So it does build back in again. We'll wake up through the city, the immediate Golden Gate, and you've got a few low clouds. There's not much. Most other places tomorrow wake up to clear skies. And then as the fog melts back, we're going to set ourselves up for a pretty notably warm day. Let me put the color contour on the map, and instead, let's take a look at the highs. The first thing we're going to do for comparison, this is actually today, because I just want you to see the day you had first. It'll lend a little perspective for the warm-up for tomorrow. Today is actually pretty nice. We take a look at where your part of the bay ended. We're just going to use some of the representative spots. I'm going to put everybody on here when we look at the daytime highs for tomorrow, but just to kind of get a feel for what today was like. It was in the mid-70s in the Santa Clara Valley. Temperatures inland were pretty much like mid-80s. And the North Bay actually did warm up. Look at this red splotch up here. What happened in the North Bay today? Offshore winds. It's very subtle, but coming off of Mount St. Helena, which is up here, you can kind of see the peak out there. There were northerly winds, northeasterly winds, which were coming in this way and just kind of cruising down over the valleys up there. And that's why you warmed up today. Everybody else is going to match you tomorrow, at least if you're inland. So let's get that wide view on the map. We'll do the transition. We'll say goodbye to today's condor. We will leave behind the numbers, and we'll put back the contours on here for tomorrow. And now look at the difference. So what we're looking at on here now is actually how much warmer your part of the bay is going to be. There's that 10-degree warm-up. Livermore, Concord, San Jose, you're going to be close. San Francisco is going to start approaching 70 degrees tomorrow, but it's not going to be as dramatic there for the city. You'll notice it's going to be warmer, but it's not going to be crazy warm. All right, how about the numbers? Let's see, everybody. I'll get out of the way and just go ahead and pick out your part of the bay. These are your daytime highs for tomorrow. Nevada's going to 87, go to 92 in Livermore. We'll see 86 in Redwood City. Fremont's going to 83, and San Jose will go back to 85. You were about 75 today. So this is the top. Once we do this, Saturday's going to be close, but it'll be a few degrees below these numbers. And then Sunday, the marine layer is really going to come back. None of this little filling in the immediate Golden Gate and the Central Bay like it's been doing for today and tomorrow. By Sunday, it really comes back in a more significant way. And that is going to make a big difference in terms of cooling us down. We're really going to get a nice drop in the temperature. So let's say goodbye to our map and bring in the 7-day forecast. I'll show you what that trend is going to look like. We'll start out with our inland microclimate first. See the numbers on here for tomorrow, mid-90s. Saturday's a little cooler, and then it's just 80s from there on out. So once we cool down for Sunday, that's pretty much where we'll stay. It'll be a lot of mid and upper 80s for daytime highs. Bay is going to be the same, and you'll see the clouds are going to fill in those terrariums much more as we get into the early part of next week as the marine layer starts to become a lot more prevalent. That's where the forecast sits. I'll see you with more on this coming up in the next half hour. Ryan, back to you.